Ignore the fact that it's a little toxic. Don't worry, you'll be okay. Let's remove the toxic water. So you grab your ball. As long as you can pinch the butthole and it's nice and even and like tight but loose at the same time, then you'll be okay. Gently but firmly press your ball. It's not burned. It's not burned. Stop. But no buts. Here is where we gotta go. Also, mooncakes takes a long time, especially if you make it from scratch. So I really think I should start. First things first, let's actually make the skin. We'll do the skin first because the skin needs like resting. It says 250 grams of flour. Cake flour is better because you want the dough to be like softer and everything, but it's okay if you don't have cake flour. AP flour is okay as well. 250. As with anything that you have to bake, okay, always use a scale. Traditionally, mooncakes, or the kind that I make, is usually made with inverted syrup, which is like sugar heated up to a very specific temperature with a little bit of lemon juice in it to change the pH level, blah, blah, blah. It has a very unique color. Oh, no! No, my scale wasn't on. Oh, no, it's all ruined. No. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I meant to do that. So we have 135 honey, 50 grams oil. Also traditionally it's peanut oil. For some reason I can't find peanut oil. I really don't know why. So I have like flavorless sesame oil in hopes that it can mimic the taste or properties of peanut oil, but honestly you can do any oil. I'll do, it says 3 grams of salt, 3 grams. Lye water is actually quite an essential ingredient for Chinese mooncakes. You don't have to have it, but strongly recommend it because that's what's going to give you that really rich dark golden color. Pay attention! 2.5 grams of kansui, which is like Japanese for lye. No, too much. I don't want to die. And also, it is a little toxic. Ignore the fact that it's a little toxic. Don't worry, you'll be okay. Just don't inhale it. Don't eat it raw, okay? Don't even let it touch your hands. If it does touch your hand, please wash it because it could actually potentially burn your skin off. It is a very active like chemical or whatever. That's why normally you dilute it or you treat it with care. It's not that scary, but I just want to like disclaimer and make sure you know. Very, very carefully add in 2.5 tablespoons of water. Let's tie that up, shall we? Let's remove the toxic water. No panic. We're okay. Everything is fine. Everything is exactly the way that I intended. Okay, now it's well mixed in. It's not separated. So let's put it into our flour. Hopefully I'm not forgetting the steps and I'm it up. And here's what, this is the important part. This is the heart of the mooncake, which takes the most time, but it's not complicated. I have lotus seed. This I actually pressure cooked for 1 hour already. I recommend a pressure cooker because you don't have to keep refilling water. Also just cooks it a lot faster. If you do it over stovetop, you can, but it's gonna take 2 to 3 hours until it's like completely soft and mushy. It comes very dry and in very hard kernels. You want to soak this a day before you make your lotus seed paste. At least 24 hours, put water in it, enough to cover the whole amount of lotus seed and a bit more of it, and put it in the fridge so it can rehydrate so the next day you can cook it. You have to separate the lotus seed. You'll notice how it has like a little bit of a crack in the middle here. When it's soft enough and soaked enough, it actually cracks in the middle really, really easily. So sometimes there are green pits in there. They will make your lotus seed paste bitter if you do not remove them. Now, you split open all your lotus seeds, then you put into a pressure cooker again or stovetop and then cook it for the time that I just said. For me, it was 1 hour in the pressure cooker. You want to wait until it's like this. So if you press into it, it turns into mush. You want to grab all the flesh first into your blender, but don't throw away the liquid. You might need a little bit to make sure that it blends into like a nice puree. And we're gonna blend the out of it until it's completely smooth, a thick viscous smoothie. You want this smooth, like super smooth, no chunks. Look at that, look at that. Oh yes, beautiful. Everything is okay. I think it is thickening. Am I Am I hallucinating? It's totally thickening, guys, right? So I'm waiting until it gets into like a filling consistency, which we're actually very close. See how it's not sticking to the pan and it's not sticking to the spatula? That's what you're looking for. Oh my god, I didn't add in my cornstarch. Cornstarch is optional. If it already looks like this, honestly, you don't really need cornstarch. Okay, you just want to keep stir frying it until it no longer sticks to your spatula, i.e. like this. Okay, you want to make sure it's a nice doughy blob. Okay, I think that's good. It's not sticking. I think it's good. We're gonna let that cool. We are going to take this out and let it chill. Ooh, it just slides right out. We're gonna let this go as flat as possible so that it can also cool down as quickly as possible. Mooncakes is all about measurements and weights because it's the molds fit a very specific amount of volume for each mold. There's the 50-gram mold, 75-gram mold, 100-gram mold, so on and so forth. If you the ratio between everything, your mooncakes might burst, your mooncakes might be too thick or too flat, or just might not look very pretty. So mooncakes are actually very, very delicate in that you have to take your time to measure stuff. Salted egg yolks actually already fully cooked, but just for like, you know, safety and so that everything heats up evenly, it's better to pre-cook your egg whites just a little bit. So this is the dough that we made earlier, which was flour, honey, oil, salt, and lye water. It's been resting for a little bit. It should be ready. So we are going to separate this. 15, no more, no less. If you're 1 gram off, it's okay. But you really want to aim for 15. It might not look like a lot, but the dough is very, very pliable. They literally don't look any different, but they're just like slightly more cooked now. It's just for safety. So they're supposed to look like that. Again, egg yolks generally are about 12 grams to 11 grams. Let's see. It should add up to 50. So 15 plus 12 is, here we go again. 15 plus 12 is 27. 50 subtract 27. Yeah, 23 sounds right. Now we finally have our balls going. So you grab your ball, you use your thumb and punch a hole in there. You grab your egg, you shove the egg into the hole. It's going to be a very, very tight fit, and it should be, because it's going to be like, you know, high lotus paste to egg yolk ratio. And then you just roll it. If there's a little bit of like, you know, yolk showing, just move it. Everything is really soft and pliable, so just, you know, move it where you see you see fit. That's it. Okay, this is now the important part, guys. Okay, listen up. This is the important part. I'm a little out of practice, but hopefully I don't fail myself. So I will explain it again so you guys can hear me better. But now we do the skin part. Okay, we finished all the filling. Right, take out your little notebook. Okay, we did the filling. Now we're gonna do the skin. So this is the skin that we made, 15 grams. You want to flatten it in between your hands. Obviously an oiled hand is better so that it doesn't like stick together and everything. And you want to get it generally as flat as you can, but don't worry if it's like thicker or not as even. Don't even worry about it. This is fine. You grab a lotus seed ball thing. You plop it in the middle. You turn it upside down. You want to take the skin, and because it's like plasticine, you want to use one finger and push down the filling so it doesn't roll up, and you want to use like your thumb muscle to slowly stroke. You want to stroke like this. You see this? You see this? You want to stroke from the undercarriage all the way to the top, okay? And you want to keep stroking it until it forms like this little tulip of sorts, like a shumai, and then you want to gently roll it just like this. And you notice how as you roll it, the circle gets smaller and smaller. You see that? You see how cool that is? You roll and it gets smaller. And then once it gets small enough or you feel like it's big enough to seal, you pinch in the little asshole and then you seal it, right? Just like that. See? And now you have made a mooncake before it's ready to go into the mold. This basically, if you bake it like this, it's still a mooncake. It just won't like physically look like one, but you're pretty much done the hardest part, which is like assembling the mooncake. That's it. This is the beauty of mooncakes. If you can, as long as you can pinch the butthole and it's nice and even and like tight but loose at the same time, then you'll be okay. You want to roll it to the shape of a Kinder Surprise, okay? For those who know, if you're in America, tough luck. put it into your mold, just like this. And you want to conk it upside down. So conk it upside down. Press it into the pan. And gently but firmly press your ball. You want to feel pushback, okay? But you don't want to squeeze it so hard that it starts oozing from the side. So hold it down in place, nice and stable. You want to push down until you feel a little resistance, and then just kind of hold it there for an extra 5 seconds or something. You don't want to keep going at it, and then it should just release. And then it's so pretty. Oh, I'm so excited. It's so pretty. Oh. Okay, I think I can put it in the oven. Let me just check my recipe. 170, spray with water. Okay, I actually pre-prepared this, but trust me, it's just regular water, okay? In a spray bottle. You're gonna spray it to keep it moisturized, I guess. So nice even spray. I do recommend a spray bottle though, because it does give you a nice even mist compared to if you were to just dab it by hand. It's like big droplets. No one likes that. It's not cute. So we're gonna put it in for 8 minutes. Okay, it doesn't look like much now, but that's fine because it's just cooking. It's not taking on color at the moment. So it's okay if it's not super pretty. It's totally normal. So technically it's already cooked, but it's not pretty. It's not you know, gift presentable. So we're gonna grab our moon cake wash thing. Just dip it gently, not too much, just gently, and tap off the excess here. Okay, and then just brush, tap. Spray with water, 8 minutes in the oven. Take it out, egg wash, 8 minutes in the oven. Take it out again, egg wash, and maybe another 6 minutes or something. But if it browns nicely, we don't need to do it. If it doesn't, then we'll do it again. And I can pack it. It's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be so cute. A lot of Chinese pastries, they have a lot of oil, so you're not actually supposed to eat these fresh. They actually taste bad when it's fresh. It's a bit too crunchy and no one likes that. It's supposed to be nice and like gummy and like soft and sticky. That's supposed to be how mooncakes taste. So they need to kind of like sit room temperature to let the oil kind of re-lubricate the skin. So when you first bake it, it's kind of very dry on the outside. You want to wait at least 1 or 2 days for the room temperature oil to re-seep out into the skin and re-moisturize. I didn't actually taste test my stuffing. I did put in sugar, right? Oh, I might have, It looks really cute, but I might have slightly over-egged. I didn't listen to my own suggestion. So it's still cute, but it's like, it could have been cuter. Oh, now I'm a little embarrassed. It's not burned. It's not burned. Stop. Once the oil like kind of re-seeps out and moisturizes the skin, it's going to be more shiny as well. Let's see if I up the salt or not. And also how the egg yolk looks. Let's see. Cut. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, let me taste it. I think it's pretty good. It's actually sugared perfectly. It's sweet, but not too sweet, but it has like the salty balance of the egg yolk. I think this is the best one I made yet. You really think so? The yolk tastes really good. Oh wait, the yolk, I didn't make the yolk, asshole. The yolk tastes good, but I did. 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 if they're I remember, this is not the most optimal time to eat it, and Onibro gave me a 9 out of 10. That's pretty sick. That's some sick, nasty. Look how cute, guys. Oh my god. I just have to get like the heat press thing. So once these are fully rehydrated and I pack it like this, and everyone's gonna get one. Look how adorable. I'm so glad that overall, I am a little disappointed about the individual, look. However, I'm very happy with the overall result. And the flavor is most important. Definitely looks are very important, but As long as it tastes good, I feel like for the most part, you forget that it looks ugly. Outro. We made mooncakes. Yay! It's delicious. Happy Lunar New Year. I wish your family lots of love and prosperity. See you next time. Bye!